Some of you people frustrate the fuck out of me. Not all of you, not even most of you, but holy shit. Listen, I get that you're excited to hear my opinions on things. I'm very happy that you enjoy my work. And it motivates me more and more to make videos when I see how passionate many of you are about what I do, honestly. A lot of you are great, and I appreciate all the comments and emails and all of that. But if I have to make a video every time some girl gets half naked on TV, first of all, I'm gonna have to quit my fucking job, and I'm never gonna have time to make videos about anything else. Last weekend, Miley Cyrus had a provocative performance at the MTV Video Music Awards, and ever since, people have been wanting to know what my thoughts were. Some people decided to tell me what they were. Do a video about how ridiculous Miley's performance was and how she's gone too far. Originally, I was gonna say fuck you, and this isn't me taking a request because I'm not talking about her performance. I'm talking about your reactions. 3 years ago, back when maybe 100 of you who are currently watching this knew who I was, I said this. I know that all these girls have to grow up sometime. Britney did it, Christina. I mean, even Hilary Duff is a little more risque now. But Miley's still doing the Hannah Montana thing, so she still has a lot of new young fans that haven't grown up with her. They're still just young and discovering her now. They go to a Miley concert, see her tramping it up on stage with skirts that could be mistaken for a scarf, and they think, I want to dress like Miley. Next thing you know, they're abducted by a man in a candy van because they were dressed like little sluts. Again though, that was 3 years ago. Miley Cyrus was 17 years old. New episodes of Hannah Montana were coming out, and Miley was still a little too young to start whoring it up. Now, she's 20. She's exactly the right age to start whoring it up. A new episode of Hannah Montana hasn't come out in over 2.5 years. It's time for you all to forget that Hannah Montana ever existed, because that's the only reason anyone is talking about this. Lady Gaga showed way more skin at the exact same show and no one cared. Katy Perry once did a video where she's naked on a cloud and wore cupcakes on her tits. No one cared. Why? Because it's Lady Gaga and Katy Perry, and they never had a hit show on the Disney Channel. But they were little girls at some point. All of these girls were. So either you're upset every time a girl shows too much skin and grinds on a dude's junk anywhere, or you never care. Yeah, but Miley's gone crazy, like Amanda Bynes. Sorry, what evidence do you have of that? Amanda Bynes set a driveway on fire and got several unnecessary plastic surgeries and developed an eating disorder and constantly tweeted about people being ugly and that everyone was out to get her. Miley pretended to rub one out with a foam finger. Miley's doing exactly what almost every pop star her age does. Use her sexuality to sell music. I can just imagine if a dose of Buckley existed back when Madonna was in her prime. Oh my god, Buckley, did you, see those pointy cones Madonna was wearing? You totally have to talk about that. Or maybe not, because this just seems to be a double standard toward Miley. There seems to be no outrage if anyone else does it, but when Miley does it, that's the beginning of the downfall of civilization. If Kesha showed up and rubbed a foam finger on her vag and stuck her ass on Robin Thicke's dick, no one would have batted an eye. Ha! There goes Kesha again, being slutty. Look at her go. The only reason you're upset about Miley getting half naked on TV and rubbing up on Jason Seaver's kid is because you still think Miley is Hannah Montana. She's not. What did you want, for her to grow up wholesome like Taylor Swift, who by the way has been in 3 more relationships before fucking brunch, while Miley's been with pretty much one dude since 2010? Of course she's eventually going to reinvent herself. If she was 20 and still doing Hannah Montana, she'd be missing out on bags and bags of money. Hannah Montana's old news. No one cares about her. All of her fans have either grown up with her, or the young ones have moved on to Sam and Cat, or Victorious, or Dog with a Blog, or whatever, because the average Disney or Nickelodeon show only lasts 3 to 5 years. Miley has to reinvent herself, or her career is dead. And she's made a pretty smart choice, if you ask me. I don't know if you were aware of this, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Men like half-naked women that are pretty and in shape, and women like to identify with attractive female celebrities. This isn't new. And if you're going to give me a Helen Lovejoy, won't somebody please think of the children? That's up to the parents. They shouldn't be letting their kids watch anything on MTV. Let's put that into perspective too. This wasn't on the Disney Channel. This is on the same fucking channel that brought you such high-class programming as Teen Mom and Jersey Shore. Miley's responsibility to the kids was finished the minute she stopped being a children's entertainer. So, this is the new Miley Cyrus. Get used to it. Once this MTV VMA nonsense blows over, hopefully we can get back to hating Miley for the reasons you should hate her. Because her music is fucking vapid bullshit, and because she had good genetics and a famous dad, she makes more money a year being an untalented skank than you ever will with an honest job if you live to be a million. Now that's a reason to hate somebody.